always a pleasure to speak with you.
Great to
I
see
gotta
you.
ask, how are you enjoying as we speak, the Easter long weekend of 2023?
Well, it's been great. Extra special for me this year because I've got some of my family here because they're here for my Opry debut. So, all in all, great weekend.
Let's get right into that because as we speak tomorrow, which is the 11th of April 2023, you just kind of mentioned it, but I got to throw it out there again. You're going to do something very historic for your career.
Yes, I will be making my Opry debut.
How did this all come together, and how excited are you about this?
Um, I mean, I don't even know how to, it's hard to put into words how it feels. It came about, I was actually shooting a music video for hours and I just finished like all my hair and makeup and they are like, come over here, we're gonna sit you down on this couch, and they had the lights up and everything and we're about to get ready and then to start shooting, and my director all of a sudden he goes, oh, that's weird, why is Terry Clark FaceTiming me? And I was like, oh, I didn't know you knew Terry, like let me talk to her. And so I jump up and I'm like, hey Terry, we're kind of busy, we're shooting a music video here, like what's up? And of course having no idea why she's calling. And she said, well, I just, really quickly, I just wanted to see if you were free on April 11th. I was like, oh, I don't know. I look it over at my manager, I'm like, am I free? And she's like, well, I know what you're doing April 11th, you're going to be making your Opry debut. And then it was just, I just like burst into tears. So it was really special. I mean, that's such a huge milestone, an epic moment in general for any country artist. But, for it to be Terry, who is the one giving me the news, made it extra special. She's just such a good friend of mine and has been kind of a mentor for me and someone I really look up to. So yeah, I mean, I can't think of a better way to learn I was going to play the Opry.
Now, where have you ever gone to the Opry? Like, have you been in the audience or maybe backstage or anything like that? And what were your thoughts whenever you were around that hollow ground?
It's I think it's similar to like playing the Ryman too. I have been there a couple times. I've been on the stage and I've been, backstage I've seen Mitchell play and I've seen some of my friends play there. And there is just a very like special energy there, And of course, in one sense I'm like trying to tell myself while I'm sort of borderline freaking out these last couple weeks, like it's just another show, like you know what you're doing, but it's not just another show. I mean, it's such an honor, and as much as I might get to play the Opry many times after this, you only get to debut one time. You only get to step into that circle for the first time once. And so I've just been kind of, more than anything, I mean, I know once I get up there and start playing, that part's easy. I mean, that comes naturally to me. That's home for me, being on stage playing music. But I think just trying to prepare myself for that moment of actually walking on stage and stepping into the circle and making sure that I just really like take a minute to soak it all in. So it's just
Well,
gonna go by so fast.
I'm so happy for you. Can you give us any little surprises on or little hints on what the performance is going to be like? And just curious too, is a new single going to be performed at that set?
Yes. I will say that. I will not give away the rest of the set, but yes, I will be playing Greatest Show on Dirt, which I'm so excited about because I will also be announcing my EP, which is Greatest Show on Dirt. So that is the title track of the EP. It's coming out May 5th. So I'm going to officially announce it to everybody tomorrow on stage. And then Friday, you can pre-save the EP and you get Greatest Show on Dirt comes out that day and goes to radio that day. So,
Fantastic. What's the new single about? Or even
um,
what's the new single about, and what's the EP gonna? How is that gonna represent you these days?
well, I plan to release a lot of music this year. I've been writing a ton, and obviously, it's been a minute since I've been able to put music out. There's been a lot of changes for me with my team and labels and such. So, I mean, we're coming up on, I think, 2 years since I put out Heart on My Glass. And so I've just been writing. I have a ton of new music. I'm just dying to get out to the world. And I think like there was a lot of like struggle and frustration and challenges for me in the last couple years, and as difficult as it was, I do think that it brought out some of my best creativity, and it put me in a position where I really truly started looking inwards into myself to figure out what I wanted to do next. I think, having COVID come in and having shows and feeling like my career kind of got like taken away from me almost for a bit, I got into this headspace of kind of just panicking and trying to do whatever I could to like hold on to it and try and keep my fans and keep my career and keep everything I had built. And unfortunately, I think part of that, I got caught up a little bit in worrying about what everyone else thought I should be doing, what everyone else thought I needed to do musically, and who they thought I was musically, when in reality there were some massive changes happening for me, like internally as a human being as well as creatively. And I knew that I wanted to explore those, and I wanted to put out music like that. I wanted to keep evolving. And so now I've found that team that is 100% in my corner, understands what I'm trying to do, and they believe in it, and they are 100% on board. So yeah, I'm just excited to get this music out. I would say, I feel like in the past I've written a lot of songs about things that have happened to me or happened to other people. um this this music that's coming out this year, I would, a lot of it I feel like is a little more introspective, and kind of about what's been going on inside as opposed to around me and to me. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of there's going to be some heavier stuff, and there's going to be everything. I mean, we got breakup songs, love songs, some heavier things, but it's all going to be very real and very authentic to what I've been going through in the past couple years, and where I've been at. So sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent. I'm just excited about the music, if you can't tell.
No, no, I think it's great, but I think somebody else is also excited about the music too. A little friend who kept popping up behind you. Who
Yes.
is that?
This is my dog Annie. Sorry, she's been kind of sitting here with me pretty quietly all day. We've been doing like back-to-back interviews. She's getting a little restless. I think she's ready to go
Uh,
outside.
well,
Sorry.
we'll let Annie know I'm not going to hold mommy for too long, but we got the CMAs coming up, CCMAs coming up also. We can be seeing you there.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I would assume so, probably. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I'm just trying to get through tomorrow and this week, this release week. But yeah, I would think so, probably.
Okay, fingers are crossed. I'm going to be at the CCMAs since it's in Hamilton, so it's just a
Yes.
hop, skip, and jump drive for me. So I'll definitely be there. So crossing fingers. I'm just curious because I'm seeing all the great stuff in the background. Where do you keep all your awards? Because you've got like, if I'm counting right, there's got to be at least 19 or 20 awards at least
Um,
in different categories.
haven't actually counted them in a while. I don't have them in here actually.
No.
I didn't have any space really, but Mitchell and we've got he has a studio kind of downstairs in our house, and I'm in the upstairs. And so we have kind of like an area going down to the studio where we've got awards and show posters and all that kind of stuff. It's always one of those things where it's like, is it like douchey to like put your awards like right out for everybody to see in your house, or is that cool? You know what I mean? I'm obviously very proud of them, but yeah.
You've earned them, and what I always love about when you're in that award bound system of yours, I love watching you having to take pictures. You got like 4 or 5 of them in your hands, and you're just like, help me, help me.
Yeah, good problem to have for sure.
Definitely. Look, we're gonna wrap this up because I know you got a busy schedule. You got to get ready for that big debut. There's one thing I do want to let you know though.
Yes.
On my TikTok,
Okay.
you are the interview you and I did at Boots and Hearts, and we talked about your tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Is the second most views that I have, and I want to say congratulations on that. The only thing that beat you was me at the CNE playing the Frogger game and winning my girl a stuffed
There you go.
animal.
Well,
So
I'll take it. That's awesome. I love that.
big love to you, big love to your
You're Rudy.
career. Thank you so much for the interview. Congrats on everything that's going on with you, and crossing fingers I see you during awards season. Big love.
Yes, definitely. Always good to talk to you, Rudy. Take care.